Do you struggle with painful gas and bloating? Sick of the vicious cycle with diarrhea and constipation? Has living with digestive issues become the norm? You don't have to live with gut issues. Here are 7 ways to naturally improve your gut health and restore healthy gut bacteria. So grab a pen and paper, refresh that coffee, and let's dive in. Have you tried everything to eliminate autoimmune symptoms like joint pain and digestion issues without relief? Are you struggling to keep up with the demands of life due to chronic fatigue? Does chronic pain keep you from doing the things you love in life? If you are feeling defeated and hopeless, you are not alone. I am Ashley Cavolo, a busy working mom who once struggled with debilitating autoimmune symptoms. I too felt like giving up after trying every possible solution without relief from symptoms like joint pain and stiffness, painful digestion issues, relentless chronic fatigue, and embarrassing brain fog. Until it was time to stop allowing the pain to control my life. I dove into the root cause of autoimmune diseases and was shocked to find the answer is not found in endless doctor visits, harsh medications, expensive supplements, or strict food lists. The secret to healing autoimmune symptoms is found within the specific habits that reduce inflammation and heal symptoms quickly and naturally. I applied what I learned and found relief from my symptoms in a matter of weeks. 7 years later, I am living a pain-free life free of autoimmune symptoms. I turned this discovery into a self-paced program called the Autoimmune Reboot, where I share my secrets and my step-by-step process to help you heal your symptoms quickly so you can live a pain-free life. This podcast is for you if you are ready to eliminate joint pain so you can jump out of bed every morning pain-free. Heal and maintain a healthy gut so you can enjoy your favorite foods again without that uncomfortable bloat. Go from no energy and endless coffee breaks to an abundance of natural energy and stamina to tackle the day. Eliminate uncomfortable autoimmune symptoms such as bloating, brain fog, constipation, diarrhea, digestion pain, inflammation, joint stiffness, skin rashes, and many more. Living a pain-free life is easier and closer than you think. I can't wait to show you what I discovered. Refresh your coffee and let's dive in. I struggled with the most painful gut issues I had ever experienced. The gas and bloating were so painful I avoided eating. It got to the point that I couldn't deal with the pain any longer, so I researched gut health, and what I found was shocking. I learned gut health affects everything in the body, from immunity to brain health to detoxing, and within your gut is the microbiome, which is the billions of bacteria living in your gut. The more of the good bacteria, the healthier your gut is. As soon as it becomes overrun with the bad bacteria, you begin to feel symptoms like gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, skin rashes, joint pain, acne, food cravings, and brain fog. I was shocked to find out that a poorly functioning gut can also exacerbate depression, anxiety, and mood disorders. I will share a National Library of Medicine link to a mind-opening study that talks about this connection. I quickly realized how important gut health is to my overall well-being. I learned there are natural ways to heal the gut and reduce gut inflammation, stimulate the growth of healthy bacteria, and support healthy bacteria that already exists. I pulled together the information I discovered and created a gut reset to restore my gut balance. And to my surprise, it actually worked. I still incorporate these steps into my lifestyle today. And unless I find myself with the stomach bug, which we had a few weeks ago, my gut health has remained strong. I am very happy to tell you, you actually can heal your gut naturally at home. So let me tell you how. Number 1 is the elimination diet. In my research, I learned bad gut bacteria feeds off of sugar and processed foods. So the first thing I did was I cut out processed foods, white sugar, white flour, alcohol, and dairy. This may seem impossible and extreme, but I will tell you there are so many alternatives out there for all of these foods. Keep things simple by thinking of natural alternatives that are minimally processed. And when choosing foods like yogurts and milk alternatives, be sure to watch sugar and processed ingredients. Try to keep sugar levels below 9 grams. The lower the better. I stick with yogurts that are made with coconut, and I try to keep the flavors out of the yogurts. So unflavored plain yogurt. And my favorite is Coco June. It is made with coconut. It only has 5 ingredients you will recognize, and the sugar is about 9 grams, I believe. So you can swap white flour for almond and coconut flour. You can use coconut sugar, honey, and maple syrup as an alternative to white sugar. And I will tell you, just by avoiding these foods for a little while, within a matter of week into the elimination diet, I noticed less bloating, improved digestion, reduced brain fog, less joint pain, and my skin rashes begin to clear up. So this step alone really will do wonders for your overall health. Next is to increase whole foods. I talk about this all the time. Whole foods are full of fiber, nutrients, and antioxidants. They work together to support healthy digestion, good gut bacteria, detoxification, all of which are beneficial to the health of your gut. They slow digestion, keeping you feeling full and allowing toxins and food particles to move through your digestive system efficiently. Antioxidants support healthy gut cells in the lining of your intestines, and they aid in the growth of good gut bacteria. So simply swap processed foods with fruits and vegetables. Before you choose a food item, stop and ask yourself, was it grown in nature or in a factory or a lab? The answer will be simple and will always help you make the right choice. Next on the list is fermented foods. Eating fermented foods is one of the easiest ways to support your gut. Foods like kefir, kombucha, and sauerkraut supports a diversity of good gut bacteria, and the more variety of the good guys, the stronger your gut will be. And in return, a strong gut will support a stronger immune and digestive system. You will notice more energy, less cravings, reduced brain fog, and so much more when you increase fermented foods and your gut is balanced. Next on the list is one we all hear about frequently. Pre and probiotics are necessary for the health of your gut. Prebiotics support the growth of healthy bacteria, while probiotics maintain and support the good bacteria currently living in your gut. The combination is an unstoppable force, and you can increase your intake with just a daily supplement. So I highly recommend the multi-strain probiotic complex by Zuma Nutrition. I love the products by Zuma. They source ingredients from organic and regenerative farms, and their products are simply top notch. You can get 15% off when you visit Zuma, that's ZUMA nutrition.com, and use my code P as in Paul, F as in Frank, W as in Walter, 15 for 15% off. Another great brand is Ancient Nutrition. They source only the highest quality ingredients, and they pride themselves on their quality. If you know who Dr. Axe is, this is his company. Their SBO probiotics for women is highly effective, and it does not cause digestive issues like other brands. And next on the list is collagen. Collagen is well known for supporting healthy joints, hair, skin, and nails, but you may be surprised to learn it also supports a healthy gut. Collagen helps to maintain a strong intestinal lining to support water and nutrient absorption and allows food to pass through smoothly. In addition, collagen helps good bacteria grow and develop robustly, and this forms a strong and powerful microbiome. I use and recommend collagen peptides by Ancient Nutrition. It is unflavored and it's a powder, so I just pour 2 scoops into my morning smoothie and I'm good to go. Another excellent source is bone broth. I make sure to get at least 2 cups in each day. I simply pour it into a mug, warm it up, and I sip it until it's gone. It lights up my body, and it's something that I can't live without. Make sure the ingredients are certified organic and do not include vegetable broth or processed chemicals. These are tactics used to reduce manufacturing costs. And another surprising one is elderberry. Elderberry syrup is known to be a powerful immune booster, and considering the immune system and the gut are directly related, it's no wonder it supports a healthy gut too. It promotes smooth digestion, reduced gut inflammation, stimulates stomach acid, and provides a source of fiber. My favorite brand is elderberry.co. They use only natural ingredients like raw local honey, organic elderberries, aronia berries, ginger, cinnamon, and clove. It tastes delicious. My kids love it. I take 3 tablespoons per day. If I feel a sore throat or stuffiness coming on, I make sure I'm on top of it, and I've been able to fight off whatever's coming more recently. Lastly is parasite detox and toxin detox. This can sound a little scary to some people, but I'm going to tell you why it's not scary. Parasites are more common in humans than you think. They thrive off of bad gut bacteria, and the bad gut bacteria feed off of them. And they both love sugar, processed food, so this is why it's really important to do a parasite detox and eliminate all that junk. This can cause many symptoms such as bloating, gas, constipation, diarrhea, joint pain, skin rashes, and more. And in addition, the buildup of toxins and heavy metals in our bodies is inevitable due to the toxic environments and products that surround us every day. There are natural ways to detox from these toxins, including minerals and herbs that are gentle yet effective. I personally use and recommend the Parasite Detox and Fulvic Acid and Trace Minerals Detox from Zuma Nutrition. They are liquid tinctures. They come in a glass bottle with droppers. You will not find a gentler product, and I can tell you they work because I use them. I take both at the same time. It's as easy as putting 1 dropper of each into a little bit of water each morning, and you drink it, and that's all you do. And I implement both detoxes now twice a year to maintain a healthy gut. So I will have a link in the show notes for these products. I highly recommend trying them. They also have probiotics. They have vitamins and minerals, products that can help support many areas of health. So I recommend checking the website out. So the takeaway here is, as you can see, there are many ways to support gut health naturally. So remember, the key is to choose products that have clean ingredients and are sourced from reputable companies. Finding healthier swaps and incorporating natural remedies is one of the most gentle and effective ways to reset your gut. Maintaining these tips going forward will support every function in the body. So to recap, the 8 steps to healing your gut naturally are the elimination diet, increase whole foods, fermented foods, pre and probiotics, collagen, elderberry, and the parasite detox and hard metal detox. I dive into gut health extensively in my self-paced program, the Autoimmune Reboot, where you will learn how to live a lifestyle to reduce inflammation and heal your autoimmune symptoms naturally. Click the link in the show notes to get in now, and I can't wait to see you there. I hope this podcast has helped you in your autoimmune journey. If you find value and inspiration in this episode, please leave a 5-star rating and review and share the episode with a friend. When you do, you are helping this podcast reach people around the world who are ready to live a pain-free life. The information and opinions shared in this podcast are for educational and informational purposes only. The content within this podcast is not a substitute for professional care. Always seek the advice of a physician or medical professional to answer health-related questions. Implementing the advice shared on this podcast should be done at your own risk. Actions taken by listeners as a result of the content shared on this podcast is not the responsibility of the host or creator. This podcast does not endorse and is not affiliated with treatments or products mentioned in this podcast unless otherwise specified. Products or treatments treatments shared in this podcast are for informational purposes only. Always seek the advice of a medical professional for answers to product or treatment questions. All content, including but not limited to text, graphics, logos, and material shared under the Autoimmune Reboot podcast, is protected by copyright and all applicable laws. Any kind of unauthorized distribution or use of this content is strictly prohibited and will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Listening to this podcast is acknowledging your agreement with these terms.